Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Let's start with a feeling we all share, the constant, unstoppable ticking of a clock. The sense that time is a river carrying us relentlessly forward from a fixed past through a fleeting present and into an unknown future. This idea is so intuitive, so deeply ingrained in our experience of reality that we never question it. But what if I told you that one of the greatest minds in history, Albert Einstein, believed this entire experience is an illusion? Today, we are diving headfirst into one of the most profound, challenging, and frankly mind-bending concepts in all of physics, one that emerges directly from his groundbreaking theories, the block universe. Get ready, because this idea doesn't just challenge our understanding of physics, it challenges our understanding of existence itself. Imagine for a moment that time isn't a flowing river at all. Instead, imagine it as a single, solid, four-dimensional block. Think of it like a loaf of bread. If you slice the loaf, each slice represents a single moment, a now. From our perspective, inside the loaf, we only ever experience one slice at a time. But the reality is, the entire loaf, every single slice from the beginning to the end, already exists. This is the essence of the block universe. In this model, every moment that has ever happened and every moment that ever will happen exists simultaneously and immutable. The dinosaur's extinction, your birth, the lunch you had today, and every event in your distant future are all equally real, laid out as fixed coordinates in this grand cosmic structure. This isn't just some wild philosophical musing. It's a startlingly logical conclusion drawn from Einstein's theory of relativity. To understand why, we have to rewire our brains about time. Before Einstein, we had Newton's view. Time was absolute. It was a universal clock that ticked at the same rate for everyone everywhere in the universe. A second on Earth was a second on Mars, was a second in a galaxy a billion light years away. It was simple and it made sense. But Einstein shattered this idea with his theory of special relativity. He showed that time is not absolute, it's relative. The rate at which time passes for you depends on how fast you are moving. This is the famous phenomenon of time dilation. An astronaut traveling near the speed of light experiences time much more slowly than someone on Earth. This has been experimentally verified with incredible precision using atomic clocks on jets and satellites. But here's where it gets really strange. Relativity doesn't just stretch time, it fuses it with space. We no longer live in a three-dimensional universe with time as a separate parameter. We live in a four-dimensional reality called space-time. An event is no longer just a point in space, it's a point in space-time, with three spatial coordinates and one time coordinate. This is the bedrock of the block universe. If time is a dimension, just like length, width, and height, then it must be laid out all at once, just like them. You can't have just a piece of the length dimension existing. You have the whole thing. The same, Einstein's theory suggests, is true for time. The nail in the coffin for a universal now is a concept called the relativity of simultaneity. It sounds complex, but the idea is simple and devastating. It means that two observers moving relative to each other can legitimately disagree on the order of events. Imagine a very long, fast-moving train. As it passes a person standing on a platform, lightning strikes both the front and the back of the train at the exact same instant. For the person on the platform, the two events are simultaneous. But for a person in the middle of the train, the light from the front strike reaches them before the light from the rear strike, simply because they are moving towards it. For them, the front was struck the back. Who is right? According to relativity, both of them are. There is no single, objective, universal now. My now is different from the now of someone flying past in a spaceship. If there's no universal present moment, then the idea of time flowing from a universal past to a universal future collapses. The only way to resolve this paradox is if all moments, past, present, and future, are equally real and coexist. The whole timeline is a pre-existing geometric object, a cosmic film reel, where we are simply experiencing one frame after another. So, we've laid the groundwork. If Einstein's relativity points to a block universe, where the entire timeline of the cosmos is a fixed, four-dimensional object, what does that actually mean for you and me? This is where the physics becomes deeply personal, and for many, deeply disturbing. If the future already exists in the same way the past exists, then it is unchangeable. It's already there, an unchangeable part of space-time, a permanent fixture in the 4D block. This means the choices you believe you'll make tomorrow, the conversations you'll have next week, the person you'll become in 10 years, they aren't possibilities waiting to be born from your free will. They are fixed points in this pre-existing reality. You don't create your future, you simply encounter it. This is a profound challenge to our most cherished concept, free will. Think of your life like a character's journey in a novel. From the character's perspective, inside the story, they are struggling, making decisions, and shaping their destiny. They feel the weight of every choice. But for us, the reader, the entire story is already written. We can flip to the last page and know their fate. The character's sense of freedom is an illusion of their limited perspective. The block universe theory suggests we are all characters in this cosmic novel. Our feeling of navigating an open future is just that, a feeling. In reality, the entire book of our lives has already been written, from the first page to the last. This can feel incredibly fatalistic, even nightmarish. It suggests that every mistake, every tragedy, every moment of pain was not just unavoidable, but was always a part of the static, frozen landscape of reality. Yet, for the man whose theories led to this unsettling vision, it was a source of profound peace. Albert Einstein found great comfort in the block universe. After his lifelong friend and collaborator Mikhail Besso passed away, Einstein wrote a letter to Besso's family that perfectly captures this perspective. He wrote, "Now he has departed from this strange world a little ahead of me. That means nothing. For us believing physicists, the distinction between past, present, and future is only a stubbornly persistent illusion." For Einstein, the block universe meant that his friend wasn't gone forever. His existence was eternally preserved within the fabric of space-time. His life, with all its joys and moments, was a permanent feature of the universe, just as a mountain range is a permanent feature of the Earth. Death wasn't an erasure, but simply a moving on to a different coordinate in the block. This isn't just philosophy, it's supported by the mathematics of relativity. Physicists work with a quantity called the space-time interval. As we discussed, observers moving at different speeds will disagree on the distance in space and the duration in time between two events. But remarkably, they will agree on the space-time interval, a specific combination of the two. This invariant quantity is what's truly real in a relativistic universe, and its existence points to a static, geometric reality where timelines are fixed paths, rather than a dynamic, evolving reality where the future is unwritten. It's also crucial to understand that this doesn't mean cause and effect are meaningless. Causality is perfectly preserved. The cause of an event will always precede the effect in its timeline. The block universe is not a jumbled mess of random moments. It's an ordered sequence. The script of the movie is already written, but the plot still unfolds in a logical causal order. You can't suddenly jump to a scene where the effect happens before its cause. Ultimately, we are left with a stunning conflict between our deepest intuitions and the logical conclusions of our best scientific theories. Our experience screams that the future is open and we are free. The physics of space-time whispers that our entire lives are already complete. What do you believe? Is your future a blank page, or has it, in a very real sense, already happened? Let us know in the comments. Subscribe for more mind-bending science, and we'll see you in the next one.